Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping right into the really intense situation between Iran and Israel. We'll be looking at the key events, what they mean, right up to now, June 2025. Our goal is pretty simple: unpack the most important info from the latest updates, basically give you a shortcut to understanding what's going on. Okay, let's get into it.
Yeah, and what's striking, I think, is just the sheer speed of it all, how quickly things escalated. Understanding that intensity, that back and forth, it's crucial for grasping just how dangerous things are right now.
Absolutely. So it really kicked off, June 13th, 2025? Israel started with airstrikes, targeting Iranian nuclear sites, military facilities, and Iran's response, it wasn't small. We're talking over 150 ballistic missiles, something like 100 drones, almost immediately.
Right, a massive immediate retaliation.
And that just snowballed into this ongoing aerial fight. Both sides hitting military targets, missile sites, but also, alarmingly, nuclear facilities and even hospitals have been caught up in this.
That scale of Iran's immediate counterstrike, it tells you something. It signals maybe a new level of direct confrontation they're willing to engage in. It shows off a pretty advanced missile and drone capability, maybe more than people thought, getting past initial defenses like that.
So they're showing they can hit back hard directly.
Exactly. And if you connect that to the bigger picture, both sides seem willing to take bigger risks now, moving past the old proxy fights into, direct state-on-state conflict.
Okay, so let's look at Iran's position. They're saying, basically, no talks about the nuclear program while they're being bombed. Diplomacy only starts when the, quote, aggression stops. And the cost. It's already high. Reports mention, 639 Iranians killed, civilians, military, even nuclear staff, over 1,300 wounded. Plus, they had that huge internet blackout for 60 hours. That's a major move.
Significant information control, yeah.
And interestingly, their usual proxies, Hezbollah, the Houthis, they seem to be mostly sitting this one out. Why do you think that is, given their history?
That's a really key question. Their absence, it probably points to a strategic choice by Iran, maybe keeping it contained state to state, avoids dragging everyone else in, perhaps. It suggests that Iran is trying to manage the escalation, keeping it direct, but maybe stopping short of a huge regional war.
Right, managing the latter. Okay, and Israel, they're continuing strikes too, right? Hitting missile plants, enrichment sites, military buildings. Reports of strikes near Tehran, near Bushehr even.
Continued strikes.
And on their side, they're reporting 25 civilian deaths, hundreds injured from Iranian attacks, sirens going off in Tel Aviv, Beersheba, Haifa, Jerusalem, and that strike on the Soroka Medical Center in Beersheba that wounded around 50 people, caused a chemical leak apparently. Widely condemned, obviously.
Yeah, hitting a hospital. That raises some really troubling questions. It's about the rules of engagement, what's considered a legitimate target. It creates a humanitarian issue, sure, but maybe it's also psychological, aiming to strain society, not just the military.
And the international piece. The U.S. has helped intercept missiles over Israel, Iraq. But the Trump administration, they haven't directly jumped in militarily yet.
Not directly, no. Seems like they're taking some time. Maybe the decision in the next couple of weeks is the word.
Meanwhile, European diplomats, EU, UK, Germany, France, they met Iran's foreign minister in Geneva, tried to push for de-escalation.
Oh, that stalled.
Yeah, stalled, because Iran's sticking to that no talks under attack line. So what does that deadlock mean for right now?
Well, it means the military actions are sort of the main way they're communicating. The diplomats are looking for off-ramps, but Iran's stance means that cycle of attack and counterattack is probably going to continue until something shifts, or the cost just gets too high for one side.
And the UN Security Council, China, Russia, they're urging restraint too, especially worried about strikes on nuclear sites like Bushehr.
Definitely. There's huge global concern there. A major strike on a nuclear facility, that could be catastrophic regionally or even globally.
So, putting it all together, what does this mean for the current situation and for you listening to this? Basically, civilian casualties are climbing. Hospitals, homes getting hit. It's an intense air war.
It is. And Israel's warned this could go on for a while. That points to, massive costs building up military, economic, air defense stocks getting low. Both are still trading missile strikes. But importantly, no ground invasion yet from either side. And diplomacy, as we said, it's stuck on that core issue.
Okay, so the key things for you to take away. This rapid aerial escalation, the really serious impact on civilians on both sides, and this diplomatic deadlock that just isn't breaking right now.
So here's something to think about. With the human costs rising, the economic strain getting worse, and no obvious diplomatic path forward while the fighting continues, what could actually break this cycle? What might be the catalyst for a real shift? Or maybe what happens long term if they just stay locked in this dangerous stalemate?